In this video, I'm exploring 10 toxic tactics used by female covert narcissists after the initial love bombing phase ends and the devaluation begins. This pattern of idealization and withdrawal preys on your emotions and sense of worth, leaving you constantly trying to prove yourself to gain their elusive love and approval. I'm highlighting these tactics to shed light on the insidious nature of covert narcissistic abuse, where the narcissist projects their negative emotions onto you as a defense mechanism, controlling and manipulating you into a perpetual cycle of seeking validation. While my focus is on female covert narcissists, it's important to note that similar patterns exist among males, with fewer resources available for men facing psychological abuse. Remember, seeking professional support is crucial when dealing with such relationships. Number 1. The female covert narcissist starts by sharing personal things, making you feel special. But when the initial affection fades, she blames you for not making her happy. She puts all the blame on you and makes you feel like it's your job to prove yourself again. She keeps saying that if you want things to be good again, it's up to you to fix everything. Sometimes she gives a little hope, like having a nice time together or being close. Even small things make her upset and turn her nice behavior into something mean. This makes you think you're not good enough and that you need to change to make her like you again. It's a confusing cycle where you always feel like there's something wrong with you, trying hard to meet her standards that you can never really reach. Number 2. The female covert narcissist likes to be sneaky with her anger. She starts fights over little things or says you're in a bad mood when you're not. Sometimes, she tries to make you upset just to see how you'll react. She might act sad without telling you why, making you feel confused and asking for forgiveness, even though you didn't do anything wrong. But it turns out, she was just trying to make you feel bad, to get rid of her own bad feelings. It's all about making you think you're the problem, even when you're not. Number 3. The female covert narcissist gets really defensive. When you want to talk about something important, she ignores or downplays it. She won't listen or try to understand your side. Even if it's her fault, she won't admit it or say sorry. If she does say sorry, it's just to make you feel like it's your fault. Number 4. The female covert narcissist is really mean with your feelings, especially if they're about her. If you show you're upset or scared, she sees it as a weakness and uses it against you later. Even things you told her in confidence might be used to blame you during arguments. She doesn't care about how you feel and uses your problems to make you look bad when you argue. Number 5. You can't win with a female covert narcissist. Everything you do is seen as wrong. If you try to calm down by going for a walk during an argument, she gets mad for avoiding the problem. But if you stay, she says you're being aggressive. It's a situation where no matter what you do, she'll get angry or blame you. Number 6. The female covert narcissist always compares you and your relationship to others. Even if you give her lots of time, money, or effort, she's never satisfied. You'll feel like you're not good enough and unappreciated, while she hardly does anything and thinks she's perfect. These comparisons make you feel like you're to blame, like you don't deserve love or closeness. It makes you want to prove you're good enough, but in reality, you'll keep trying harder and harder, not realizing you're actually moving backward in the relationship. Number 7. Female covert narcissists often rate your performance, saying you're only doing a little of what's expected. They're always unhappy with what you do, whether it's being nice, saying nice things, spending money, or anything else you do to help. It makes you feel like you're never good enough, no matter how hard you try. She makes it seem like what you do is almost okay but not quite, making you feel like you have to do better right away. Even if she seems happy for a moment, it doesn't last. It's like a game that's impossible to win, where you're always feeling bad no matter what you do. If you've dealt with a parent who is hard to please, this might feel familiar. It's a cycle where you keep trying, but you can't ever really succeed. It's important to be careful because being stuck in this cycle might mean missing out on life, while you desperately try to meet her impossible standards. Number 8. The female covert narcissist sets rules that only work for her. Anything you ask for doesn't matter to her, but what she wants is always the most important. It's not fair because she ignores what you need making you feel like your feelings don't count in the relationship. Number 9. The female covert narcissist wants to control everything in your life, even simple things like shopping or how you do stuff. It's not always because she's jealous, but more about her wanting power over you. She questions not just what you do, but if you're good enough, making you doubt yourself all the time. You end up needing her approval for everything, scared of her getting mad if you do things on your own. No matter what you do, she'll react badly, even if you try really hard to make her happy. Number 10. Over time, you'll start feeling worse about yourself. You'll keep changing to make her happy, losing who you really are. You might even start believing the bad things she says about you and feel like you're falling apart inside. It's really important to notice these bad patterns and how she treats you. You might realize you're just doing what she wants, like a pet, and you don't feel like yourself anymore. Think about how your relationship has been, if it's gotten better or worse. Think about how you're feeling. Are you getting better or feeling worse emotionally and mentally? Understanding these patterns can help you make choices that are good for your feelings and your mental health. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you in the next one.